Hello. How is everyone? Okay, I'm just gonna get this started soon. Okay, so welcome to today's Facebook Live. If you're jumping on, just pop a comment below. Let me know that you're here, that you're watching, and if you're watching the replay as well, just drop a comment below saying replay, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I always come on and do these Facebook Lives just on topics that are quite common to me in what I work with all my clients and how I help my clients. And this is a very common theme that comes up. It's something that's very big for people, and it affects people in their daily life a lot. And that is like really being weighed down and bogged down, like held back by other people's judgments, other people's opinions and what they think, and just in general really caring what other people think and allowing that to affect them to the point where it actually stops you from doing what you want and living life exactly as you desire. It really holds you back. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about today, and I wanted to do an energy clearing around that. Okay, so before I just tune into the topic and give the downloads and energy clearings, I just want to talk about how I'm going to do that. So anyone that's new to me and new to this work, the technique I use when I do these energy clearance, these lives, is Theta healing. So Theta healing is an energy clearing technique which basically allows us to identify and release subconscious limiting belief systems and limiting patterns, limiting like negative energies, any old traumas, etc., from the subconscious, from our space, and replace them with new positive empowering belief systems, new positive awarenesses, new positive feelings as well. And when we do this, what it does is it basically creates massive transformation in whatever area of your life that you're actually addressing, like whatever area you're focusing on, like when we do this work. And how we do that is through a simple meditation technique. That is the technique, okay? It's a meditation technique. So what I'm doing is I'm just connecting. Through meditation, I'm just connecting into source energy, divine energy. It's also known as creator energy, universal energy, whatever. It can have a lot of different meanings, and it can mean different things to different people, but essentially it's just that energy that we're all a part of, that is all places at all times, and you can call it whatever you want to call it. It doesn't really matter. Just once like you're aware of it and you believe in it, you call it whatever you want, but it's essentially just that energy that we're all a part of, that we all know is there, that's greater than us. And what we're doing is we're just connecting. What I'm doing is I'm just connected into that energy through meditation. I do this really quickly, and it's from that space that I can just command these changes to happen within your space. So whoever is watching, whoever's taking part, whether you're watching live or on the replay, in order for you to receive the changes to do with this work, all you have to do is just say yes, simple, and you receive it. That's how amazing it is. That's one of my favorite things about this technique, is that you don't have to like watch something live or be there live. You can watch a recording or watch the replay of a live or a video, and whatever they're working on, you can still receive all of the clearings, and you can still basically experience big shifts and healing for yourself as a result. So that's like one of the most amazing things about this. Hey Hallie calls it, I call it the isness. Isness, is that what you're saying? It just is. Oh, the isness. Yeah, you can call it whatever you want. I usually call it just divine energy or universal energy. Those are the two favorites for me. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. We just know that it just is, like you said. Yeah, so you'll see that I'll have my eyes closed when I'm offering these downloads and offering like these clearance, and what I'm doing is I'm just connecting and making those changes happen in your space. And what I'm doing is I'm just witnessing the changes, because we have to witness it in the client's space or in whoever's receiving it for it to happen. So when I have my eyes closed, that's all I'm doing, and we can do that really, really quick. Ali says yes, amazing. Okay, so what I'm talking about today is judgment. So what comes up for you when you think of judgment? Like what do you define judgment as? Like what comes up for you? Because if you define, like it really depends on how you look at judgment. If you see judgment as a heavy thing, as something that has the power to like affect you and bring you down, whatever energy you have attached to it, if it's a negative association, then you're going to be the effect of judgment. Okay, so firstly, let's just get straight into it, right? So I can feel the stuff coming up already. So whatever definitions you have of what judgment is, that actually creates you being in so much fear of receiving it. Like if you just have this idea in your head, oh, judgment is bad, judgment can harm me, whatever that is, whatever definitions you have of what it is, that actually create you being in so much resistance to receiving it. Can we just release whatever like unhealthy definitions you have of it? Can we? Okay, so Nicola says yes, judgment negative, like I should detox from it. Yeah, okay, so everything that is, can we just clear that belief then for you, Nicola, that judgment is negative? And let's just replace whatever your definitions are, as we release them, let's just replace them with the divine truth as to what judgment actually is. So you can see it for what it is. And basically the best way I can describe it is it's just someone's projection of what they believe to be true about the world or about you or about a situation. If someone is judging you, it's because in their mind, through like whatever they believe, all of their beliefs and whatever way they've been like brought up in the world or whatever experiences they've had, it's created from that. So it's all to do with what's going on in their world, inside their head, and absolutely nothing to do with you. So whenever anyone passes a judgment on you, it's everything to do with them and what's going on inside their world and nothing to do with you. So can we just bring in the truth of that to all of you? And if you ever came to the conclusion that when people judge me, it means that I'm bad or it means that I'm doing something wrong, like therefore you're making it mean something about you, can we just release all of those conclusions that you've come to and replace it with this truth that we've just talked about? So if you would like that, all you have to do is just simply say yes. And what I'll do is I'll clear whatever's being released and just bring in the truth and those new downloads. And all you have to do is just say yes. You might want to close your eyes, take a deep breath, whatever. It doesn't really matter. You're going to receive it regardless. Okay? Okay. Nicola says yes, please. Okay, perfect. So something else. Annie, hey Robin. What's coming up now is when you're, because here's where it can be rooted, right? So you can look at judgment as such a horrible and scary thing. First of all, can we just release all of the fear that you all have of judgment and receiving it? Like, it feels like there's a lot of fear just hovering around the whole topic. Can we just release the fear of it? Yeah? And can we just clear any trauma or shock or any damage that was done to your, to your energy or to your self-esteem or confidence, from any point when you were a very young child where you received quite harsh judgment, maybe you received it from your parents or just from someone else. And when we're so young, when we're quite young and we receive a judgment where someone is projecting something onto us, and they can project it with maybe like a lot of energy or maybe a lot of anger, when we're so young, we just absorb everything and take everything in as just like everything is true. Like, so if someone is judging us for something and saying we're this, we're that, like as a young child, like we just tend to believe it straight away, especially if it's coming from someone that's older than us, and then that can really damage you and really like hurt your self-esteem, and you can then just make decisions about yourself from those judgments. So basically why I'm saying this is because there can be a lot of trauma connected with experiences like that. So any of the trauma and shock that's just ready to go right now, connected with any time you were younger where you were judged pretty harshly, can we just release it all and show you, replace it with the divine truth, with the highest truth, what was actually going on in that time, in that moment. And what was actually going on was that the person that judged you was basically projecting what they believe to be true, which doesn't really have to be true for you, okay? So can we just bring in the truth of that? Yeah? And can we just repair any damage that was done to your self-esteem or your self-confidence as a result of that trauma? Can we? So if you'd like that, just say yes. Okay. And anywhere you kind of decided or concluded then that judgment has the ability to destroy you, or it's actually way more powerful than you, can we just release all of the value that you give to it? Can we clear all that out for you? Yeah? So let's just release that belief that judgment can destroy me. Okay. And here's the thing. So like we actually will be judged by people every day of the week. Like no matter what's going on, like we're always going to be judged, because people just judge no matter what. You're going to receive it, whether you receive it like to your face or energetically. It's something that just is always happening. So it's about getting to a space where you can actually just be aware of that, but know the truth and not make it mean anything about you. So would you like to all know what it feels like to actually be able to receive the judgment from others, but without actually making it mean anything, without attaching meaning to it, without making it so significant, and without believing it to be true about yourself? Can we teach you all what that feels like? Because when you know what that feels like, you'll be able to do it. And let's show you through divine energy actually how to do that that's possible. Can we? And can we just show you all what it feels like, how to be an allowance of other people's judgment, that you can just like, you can be aware of it and know that it's just not about you, like, and just then it could just basically go over you, go through you, whatever, and it just won't affect you. So can we actually teach you all what it feels like to just be unbothered, unaffected by the judgment of others? Can we? And oftentimes when we're being judged, it can also feel like we're being attacked. So can we just release any of that energy? If you ever felt like you were being attacked whenever you were judged, and can we just teach you all what it feels like to receive judgment without feeling attacked? Yeah? Okay, so if you'd like that, just say yes. Right, and all of the value that you all give to other people's judgments, opinions and beliefs and ideas, can we just clear all the value that you give them where you're making them so significant? Yeah? And here's the thing, here's what's coming up now. So it's like people can get confused with like it's like, what way do I describe this? So you can actually, so I'll just say it in this way, this is the easiest. So you can actually, there's a way that, like, you can respect other people's beliefs, you can respect other people's opinions, and you can respect like what other people think, but you can do it without actually like believing it all to be true, without aligning with it. So when you align with it, it means that you take it on to be true for you. So but when we believe what other people are saying about us or judging us as is true, it can kind of like, there's kind of like it can be teaching us that, like, that can be like the weird like subconscious game from it. We can be learning how to actually respect what other people have to say, what they think, what they believe. But you can respect what other people you can respect other people's beliefs, thoughts, ideas, and what they have to say, but without actually aligning with it and making it true for you. And it's like, so can we show you all how to do that, and can we teach you all what that feels like? Right, and then what's coming up now, connected with the childhood, like with like childhood, receiving judgment as a child, you can actually create the belief that what other people say about me is true. You know, so if you ever have, so what's coming through now is, you know, like when you're young and you hear your parents talking about you, and like they're just almost like talking shit about you to their friends, and you hear it, and then like, or maybe they're complaining about you, and that really hurts you, like, and obviously because you're a child and they're the adult, they're your parents, like these are the people we look up to, and we just believe everything they say is true. So you can create this belief in your head that like what other people say about you is true. So if that resonates, can we just clear that? Can we just clear all that out and replace it with the truth for you all? Yes. And anywhere like receiving judgment feels like just like these stabbing pains. I don't know why that keeps going up. Can we just clear all that out? Can we teach you what it feels like to just receive judgment and not be fazed by it, and not feel like pain, and not feel, yeah, it's that attack again. So can we just clear all that out? Okay. I'm just going to read the comments, hold on. Robin saying, I'm hoping to get a bit of help around not attaching myself to outcomes. Okay, Robin. By attaching yourself, I'll just ask you this question, Robin, and then I'll jump back into the energy clearing. But if attaching yourself to the outcome was actually helping you, Robin, how would it be helping you? Right? So just, if you can just think on that for a second and just pop that in the chat. Nicola's just saying yes. Okay, amazing. There was something else here. Oh, right. So first of all, let me know how all that is in the chat, of what you're getting from that. If that's all resonating and how that's feeling, if anything is shifting for you, that is perfect. So the last bit I want to do is just, can we teach you all what it feels like, right? And show you all how to recognize who you are, okay? That you can recognize who you are apart from, like, let's clear out anything that doesn't allow you to recognize exactly who you are away from the judgments of others. So anywhere you're getting confused, everywhere you're identifying yourself through what other people are judging you as, can we clear that, and can we show you how to recognize who you are, and show you the difference between who you truly are and what other people are judging you as? Can we show you how to recognize the difference in that? Teach you what that feels like. Okay, that feels really good. Okay, I felt a stabbing pain in my stomach. How does it feel now, Nicola? Okay, so anything else that's bringing up for everyone, anything else that's just coming up to the surface that's just ready to go right now, can we just clear it all? Right, and then can we teach you all what it feels like to trust? Let's teach you all what it feels like to recognize the difference between the judgments of others. So let's show you all how to recognize the difference between the judgments of other people, what other people are judging you as, projecting onto you. Let's show you all how to recognize the difference between that and what you know to be true for you. So can we show you how to recognize the difference in that? And yeah, and let's teach you all what it feels like to trust what you know with complete ease. Like, can we? Okay, Nicholas says that's cleared. Amazing. Okay, Robin says setting goals. Right, Robin. So everywhere you're attaching yourself to the outcome of whatever goals you have, everywhere you're attached to the outcomes, because it's actually helping you and motivating you to set goals and be clear on your goals and actually follow through with your goals. And be motivated to them. Can we just show you that you can do all that without needing to be attached to them? Would you like to know what that feels like, that it's possible? Yeah, and anywhere you have the belief that if I'm not attached to the outcome, then I just won't do it, I won't show up. Can we just clear that, because you know that you will? So can we just release that belief, Robin? And can we just teach you what it feels like to be motivated to reach your goals, just surely by because that's what your heart desires, that's what you love to do. Would you like to know what it feels like to be motivated by just showing up and doing what you love to do the most? And yeah, can we just teach you how that feels for all of you? And any of the value that you get from being so attached to it, what if you just weren't attached to it? Can we just show you all the is? Yes, I feel it coming in, baby. Amazing. So can we just teach you what it feels like to literally go for what you desire, reach for your targets and go for your goals without being attached? Can we show you what that would look like and what it feels like to do that? And can we show you that it's actually safe for you to be detached from the outcome? Can we show you that you can be detached from the outcome and it can still happen, it can still be true? You can still get everything you want. And anywhere there's a belief that if I'm not attached to it, it won't materialize. Can we clear that belief and show you exactly what is possible? So let's just replace that with the truth, can we? Can we show you that it's safe to practice non-attachment? Can we teach you what it feels like to be to be unattached to your outcomes and feel safe and still be motivated? Can we? And it feels like there's one last thing for this, Robin. So it feels like being attached to the outcome is what's creating it's creating excitement for you. So everywhere you've decided that that's the only place where you can get excitement from and joy in your daily life is by actually hitting your goals and getting things done, hitting your goals and having that feeling of accomplishment and success. Everywhere that's what is creating excitement for you, and anywhere you feel like that's the only place you can get from, can we just clear all that? And can we just teach you all what it feels like to actually let's show you all how to reconnect back in with excitement without needing to create these unhealthy attachments, can we? And can we show you all how to do that? Okay, and how is that feeling? Holly says yes. Robin, how is that? You're saying you're getting a bit of an emotional charge. Does that feel cleared now? Let me know. And just before we finish up, can we just clear yeah, let's just release all the significance you're giving to other people's judgments. Anywhere you have this belief that other people know better than me, I don't know why that's just popped in, can we just release that? And can we just replace that with the truth that people might know different, but no one can know what's best for you, only you. So can we just replace that, and can we teach you all what it feels like to actually trust in that, to trust in your inner knowing, like without a shadow of a doubt? Can we? Right, and can we just bring in, let's just bring down a healing right now for everyone. Just let's bring down some unconditional love and just a specific healing for you in wherever you are in your life or your business right now, whatever is required for you to actually move forward right now, to take the next step with total ease, whatever that may be or whatever it may look like for you. Can we? Okay. Robin says better, thank you. Okay, that's amazing. I'm glad. Feels like I have a stubborn side. Yeah, probably. And Nicola says yes. Okay, amazing. Okay, so I will leave it at that, guys. Thank you so much for being here. That was amazing. If you have anything else you want to share before we go, you can pop it in the comments. Guys, if you feel like you want to go deeper with this work and you're interested in being supported by me and working one-to-one to go deeper with this work and really get you the most out of whatever you want to hit, whatever goals you want to hit, whatever you want to change about your life, you can reach out to me. I'll pop the link in the comments below to book a complimentary call with me, and we can see what that would look like. But yeah, reach out to me, send me a message, leave more comments, whatever you want to do. Everything is perfect. Holly says thank you, love, have a great day. Amazing, thanks Holly, you're welcome. Robin says thank you, you're welcome. You're also welcome. Okay, I will see you all again soon and have an amazing day. Bye.